Good morning. Sorry, I was getting everything set up here because I was like missing a whole lot of things on my screens here. But good morning. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Market trying to gear up for some bullish movement, it looks like. Potentially going up to these, what is it, 589s? Get a run on those highs up there. Chat, we could go to, are we trying to go back to 20,000s? It really looks like we're trying to go back to the 20Ks, bro. 20Ks. I think it's possible. It is NFP this week. We also have a lot of earnings, a lot of things happening. Could be a tricky one. It could be a tricky one. Let's take a look at news real quick. Not a whole lot of news happening. A lot of Trump today. Trump lunch with VP. Trump meets House Speaker. Trump speaks. Trump signs executive orders. A lot of Trump today. We could probably see a lot of whip action when Trump starts making his rounds today. Be something to watch for. Other than that, really before then, we really don't have anything happening. Not much happening. ST, good morning. Good morning. The sellers coming through here. Lots of sellers coming through. unable to run or get up to those 589s there. Selling off. Back down to the 500s. Potentially coming down to VWAP now. Watching VWAP. Might get a run on VWAP, honestly. The way sellers are looking here. What up, Bo? Good morning. If you guys are in here, let's be sure to smash that like button. It helps the YouTube algo, gets more people in here. More eyes on the videos. Like buttons are free. There are free ways for the channel. So if you could do your boy a favor, that would be greatly appreciated. All right, we're down at VWAP. We'll see if we push through it. Likelihood of us pushing through it, I would say, is pretty high, given the fact that sellers are pretty aggressive coming out of the open here. So we'll probably push through. See what happens, though. See what happens. Getting a little bounce off VWAP. Pretty decent bounce off VWAP, honestly. Was that 89 up to 524? Not bad. See if it holds, though, or if we just continue sinking straight through VWAP. G-Man, what up? Oh. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are trading our take profit funded accounts today. We're going to try to trade the take profit funded accounts. These are freshly funded TPT accounts, 50Ks, got 3 of them. We're going for those daily payouts. Take profit right now currently 30% off with no activation fee. But we're going to try to get these fundeds built up and go for some daily payouts. They are 50Ks, and we are currently, they do have the intraday chilling drawdown, so we have to be very careful with how we trade these. We are starting off with just micros right now, just try to get the account balances built up and see if we can get these, get these above that threshold. Ismail, what up? Good morning. Thought TPT dropped the daily drawdown. No, they still have intraday drawdown. here till the top of the hour unless my meeting gets canceled. Well, we appreciate you being here. Just remember that I'm more important than your work meetings and that you don't need to go to work meetings. You need to be here. Just understand what, there's priorities here and you need to get them straight. All right, we're kind of just hovering here on the 500s. So far, unable. We did break below VWAP a little bit, but so far we're still holding it. I still think we see, based off the open here and where we rejected from, unable to push up to these highs, and seeing some sellers pretty much immediately come in at the open. We might see some more downside. We do have Asia's low down there at 392s. Do we get down there? I don't know. It's not that far. But then again, we are on a no news day, so I don't know if we necessarily get that far down there, but we'll see. We'll see. It's just levels to keep in mind is that just Asia's level down there, 392, and then obviously up there at 577-ish, 587. See, what is this high here? Let's take a look. This high is 590, so 590 would be a level to watch for as well. So really watching those two levels to see how we react and if we can get to either one. So far, buyers trying to hold us above VWAP here. A lot of buyers stepping up. Retracing all the selling right out of the open there. So we might actually try to get up there to that that level. Considering that these are take profit funded accounts with intraday trailing drawdown, we are going to be trailing our stops pretty tightly because I do not want anything to get too much in profit and then pull back and get me closer to that drawdown level. So we'll be trailing pretty tightly. Long's looking pretty good now. Pretty good sign of Long's trying to step back up, get us back to those highs up there. A lot of buyers. See if we get a pullback to catch a long off of here. It was a small little dip. We'll take it long. Just gonna try to ride momentum and see if we break these highs up here. So we are long through, or along 5 micros here. See if we get a break on this high. Oh, don't like that. Need to get a break on this high here, and then we'll set a stop loss at the highs there. Struggling to break those highs. Just need a little bitty push. Not a lot, just a little bit. There we go. Just wanted a little more than that. Just give me a little more push. Perfect. And we're out. All right. That was $212 there off 5 micros. We went up and tested that 580, 590 level, and those highs probably going to run it. But we'll see. But overall, we'll take that. Just ride momentum. Ride the momentum and then take profits quickly. That way we're taking profit at the peak of our P&L. That way we don't get closer to that intraday trailing drawdown. This is all about just taking base hits and letting things just stack, right? We want to get these accounts up to that threshold to where we can start taking daily payouts. That is the plan. But that was what was that? 20. How many points was that? Did I just take? Let's see. That was 20 points. Yeah. $210, 5 micros. That'd be 20 points. Not bad. Not bad. I did take a pretty aggressive entry, but I recognize that, you know, buyers completely just engulfed all of the selling that we just had at the open there. And so I understood that we weren't going to get much of a pullback. And so I wanted to just hop in when I could off any of the slightest pullback possible. Look at us ripping now. Now we're up at the 600s. Rip those highs. Lots of buying. Buying, buying, buying. Actually, chat, what's the threshold on these to get past the entry trailing drawdown? Is it 2,000? Am I right on that? I have to look. I actually don't know. Oh, let's bro. Yeah. 2,000. Fudge trades, 2K. Copy that. Copy that. Look at us continuing to rip higher, bro. Nas is mooning at the moment. I mean, we're only up 0.4%, but we are absolutely ripping. Absolutely ripping. Need to pull back? Yeah, at this point, yeah, we need to pull back. There's no way I would chase along up here. No way. Need to pull back, ski. I also like the fact that take profit, they don't have a consistency rule. So I could just come in here and just make however much I want to make. I love that. Love that. No consistency. Make however much you want to make. Daily payouts. That's OP, chat. Chiamina Obenois. Yes, it's 2,000. Did I say your name right? I need to know. Truthfully, I need to know if I said that right. Because if I did, I'm ending stream. I'm going to end on a good note, chat. I need to know if I said your name right. Did I say it right, though? I know it's your name, but did I say it right? I did well? All right, I'll take that. I'll take it. Obi-Wan? Yeah, actually, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna call you Obi-Wan. Oh wait, is that Chi X? Is that your name in Discord? I guess that makes sense. Nice. All right, well, I'm gonna call you Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's in your name. Holy moly, what just happened? Is this our pullback? That was an aggressive jump. All right, sellers coming through. That was an interesting flip there. I don't see any headline that came out to flip us like that. All right, still coming down here. I don't know if this. I don't know if I trust this as a pullback to continue higher. That was pretty large flip pretty quickly there. We'll see though. I'm not going to be overly aggressive at this point. Now we're up $200 on the take profit accounts. In fact, what I'm going to go ahead and do is we'll size down to 3. I have 3 take profit accounts. So now we're going to size down to 3 micros instead of 5 now that we're up. That way we can still somewhat kind of protect our profits. And then just let base hits pile up. That's really all we're trying to do now. So instead of 5 micros, we'll start with 3. Bob Decker, good morning. If you guys have not already, do me a favor, smash that like button with some authority, man. It's a free way to support the channel. Just gets more eyes on the videos, more people in here. All the good stuff, you know what I mean? All the good stuff. Good vibes. That's what we want. Positive vibes, positive affirmations. I am rich, I am healthy, I am sexy. All right, still coming down here. Really no sign of this being a higher low to move us higher. Coming back within this range here, I don't necessarily love. At all. A lot of sellers bringing us down here. Back down to 545. We have VWAP at 505. We are back down within this range here. Not a great look. Not a great look, chat. We might be coming right back down to VWAP. Back down to the VWAP ski. VWAP at 505. Now trading 20s. What a flip here, huh? Look at this 5-minute candle. 5-minute candle from 490 all the way up to 598. That was a 108-point candle, 5-minute candle, and then we just completely retraced it almost. It's getting dangerous in these streets, chat. All right, coming down to VWAP. Back down to VWAP here. We'll see if we get a run on VWAP this time. I really believe that we probably do. I mean, coming all the way back down to VWAP like that is pretty aggressive. Believe that we would be coming down to maybe even like 450s here on a run of VWAP. We run VWAP, run 460s. We're probably coming down to 440s. Locked up your XFA. Smart move. Yeah, because this is dirty. Like this 5-minute candle and getting completely retraced like that is dirty. I mean, we ran this liquidity, so I mean, it makes sense for us to sell off, but for that type of aggression to go up, I mean, that's a 108.5-minute candle, and then for us to aggressively sell it off like that, it's pretty dirty. Come the 470s. I said, I think we're coming down to the 440s here, chat. 440s look pretty inevitable here. They look pretty inevitable. Got down to 453. Got to trade five accounts now. Yeah, I'll be trading my. I have a lot happening right here. I have like my take profit accounts here. I have my top one futures. Top one futures account here. We're up, 680 on that one. And then I also have my Top Step X evals here. I have a lot pulled up. So we're trading a lot. And then I also have my Tradify accounts as well that I need to trade. So I don't need to trade, but I want to trade. So trying to just get these accounts nice and profit, and then we'll switch to different accounts. So I have a lot of a lot of firms pulled up right now. Oh, chat, y'all ever get like such good sleep that your body, like you wake up and your body just feels numb, like you're just numb, and it makes you want to stay in bed longer? Like I'm awake, I got really good sleep. I'm not sleepy, but my body just feels so numb because I was in such a deep sleep last night. Anybody else get that? Or is it just me? Am I weird? There's a came down in 30s actually. Nas just in melt mode. We went from mooning to melting. Ismail priorities, bro. Priorities. Who's more important, Ismail? All right, we're hovering down here in these 450s. Previous 8-point of control at 350 looks spicy. 350, let's see. Yeah, not bad. I mean, if you run those 390s, 392s, probably go see that. Not bad. Bit of buyers stepping up here. Are we going back to VWAP, bro? Does all roads lead to VWAP today? All roads leading to VWAP today. Trading 490s. VWAP is at 502. Going right back to VWAP, it looks like. Trading 500 now. Seeing we get back above 500s. There's VWAP. Breaking back above it. Be wild for us to buy all the way back up, chat. I mean, look at, we run liquidity down here and then just immediately shoot back up to the highs. That'd be insane. Insanity. Still hovering these 500s. Try and get some buyers coming out of it here. I like the break back above VWAP. We have momentum coming to the upside again. See if it holds. All right, sellers coming back through here. Buyers might want to take it up here, chat. They might want to go. Running this level here of 440s is interesting to catch a buyout out of. It's a lot of indecision here. I mean, we're really just breaking above and below VWAP. Bouncing around that 15-minute or below as well. One, if there is a triple break stat of the 15-minute opening range. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. It is hovering that 15-minute orb low. The orb low there, and then also VWAP has just been, it's been hovering it. It's a little tricky because I don't really want to take like, I don't want to take a position at VWAP and at orb low as well. So it's like, it feels too risky to take a trade here in this area. Too risky. Because it can go either way, especially with how price has been this morning already, between sellers coming in and open and then buyers completely retracing it and then sellers completely engulfing the buyers. Like, I feel like things can just go either way. It's really, really 50-50. So going to trade a little more conservative today than, you know, usual. Not going to be the aggressive trader today by any means. Which means I'm going to miss a lot of moves, but the moves I do catch are going to be purely riding momentum. And I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. Just want to take good trades to build these take profit accounts up because they are 50K. So I am an intraday trailing drawdown. So I just want to take good trades and take profits just to slowly build these past that 2K buffer. Buyer's looking really good here. It would be crazy if we just retrace all of this selling. Holy. We're in the middle of the range right now too, pretty much. So nothing to really do here. In the middle of the range, right at VWAP. Nothing to really take here right now. Need to let price just kind of play out and do its thing. I don't want to get aggressive and take a long, anticipating a retrace here when we could just reject VWAP and sell right back off. Back down to VWAP here. Looking bearish still. Yeah. I'm leaning more towards a bearish side, just given this whole move here. Just VWAP and that orb blow has me a little nervous. Because it seems like we just kind of been hovering it. But I am leaning more towards the bearish side. I still think, you know, we could come back down in the 40s, potentially get down to like 390s. But PA is going to be tricky this week because, like I said, we have NFP this week. We have earnings this week. Trump speaking, doing a lot of things later today. It's just going to be a lot of tricky price action. Today is definitely one of those days to be patient too, because there's, you know, before Trump does his thing this afternoon, there's no news today. So we don't really have anything to send us in either direction. Which means we got to be extra patient. The good news is we're green on all accounts that we've traded so far today. Nice and green. So we really don't have to be aggressive. Like, we're green on all accounts. Like, we can just chill. Just wait. Let price do its thing. Let it chop around here. Find a direction to go. And then we'll take it. Not in any hurry. Still at VWAP. All roads lead to VWAP today. This could be the move for the second leg down here. As long as we get below VWAP and stay below. If we can reject VWAP, this could be the second move down. But if we rip higher and go, break above that 524 area, probably going to continue. I'm up 130, got near top and sold and stopped third way down. 1 minute not doing much. Yeah. I mean, its price is not doing much right now in general. I mean, we had some good movement here, but right now we're just kind of consolidating VWAP. Knowing when to trade and when not to trade, chat, is a skill set that is very tough to master. I'm sure there's plenty of people that were longing and shorting during all of this here at VWAP. Like the old trader in me, the newer trader in me would have been like, oh, we're breaking above VWAP, we're gonna long it. Oh, we're back below VWAP, get out of that, let's go short. Now we're back above VWAP, let's get out of the short and go long. That's the old trader in me. And then before you know it, the account's blown because you get so chopped up. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are doing that too. Okay, well, we're still holding above VWAP here. Buyers trying to get some juice. A lot of indecision here. It is an absolute tug of war here, chat. It is a tug of war. Buyers trying to get the juice here. Can they get continuation? Oof. Back below VWAP here. Then right back up. Oh, chat, staying out of this mess. Holy moly. I'm staying out. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I won't do it. You can't make me. You can't force me. Starting to move bullish now? I don't know. It's back below VWAP. Testing VWAP. We'll see. Those 1 minute candles look ugly. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. I haven't even looked. I'll look at the 5 minute here. Let's take a look at the one. Ugh. Let's take a screenshot of that. Ugh. That looks ugly. What up, Dan? Waiting for IB to form at this point? Yeah, I mean, smart. All right, buyers trying to make another run at it here. Can they do it? Can they do it, chat? Can they send us back into the middle of the range? Yeah, that 1 minute is filthy. Although we are getting a little bit of movement up here. Unable to make new lows here. Kind of curling up a little bit. We might get a push. I like the curling up here. So we might be able to run it. Just very tricky. Oh, then there's that. There's that. All right, back down to the 15-minute orb low. Chat, if you're staying out of this and not trading it, pat yourself on the back, bro. Pat yourself on the back. Well done. Because I guarantee you there's tons of people trying to trade this. So pat yourself on the back if you're not trading it. Everyone's getting chopped up. Oh, guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed there's people getting chopped up in this. And we're right back up. And here we go. Holy moly. Right back up. And we finally broke 24 there. We got stuck. And I broke above it. Yep. Turned off. Computer once made a day's wait. That's smart. Smart. Definitely smart thing to do. And are we fixing to come back down? I'm not down. I'm really just letting price just chill and do its thing. I'm not down for it. It is way too choppy here. And all the way back down below VWAP. I mean, look at this mess, dude. I guess this is normal, you know. I mean, for a week that has earnings and then NFP week, Trump. I mean, I guess this type of PA makes sense today. Actually, chat, what earnings do we have this week? Anybody know? I know we have some earnings. Let's take a little look here. We have tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Google, Microsoft. On the 30th, we have Meta. May 1st is Apple. So yeah, we got some heavy hitters. Heavy hitters. What up, Anthony? Gonna be a big earnings week. Real big. All right, we are still hovering VWAP. Chat, all roads lead to VWAP today. All roads. Gold's looking good. Take a look at gold. Wife is letting you get a snake that you've been wanting, but all pet stores have been out of them lately. Bro, gonna get a snake? Because snakes are a vibe, though. They just chill. You just like, you can just hold them and they just slither and chill and do nothing. They can be a vibe. Been trying to convince your lady to let you get a chameleon. You want one so bad. I don't know where I would put one if I had one. I mean, I have a Siberian Husky and 2 cats. Like I have enough pets. I got enough pets, bro. I don't need any more. All right, coming down. Do we finally break away from all that chop? Trying to break away from me here. I have a bearded dragon and 2 leopard geckos. What do you got? Are you freaking are you Steve Irwin? Like crikey. One cat and she about to get an Australian Shepherd. Bro, is Steve Irwin in the chat? R.I.P. the legend though, Steve Irwin. Yeah, R.I.P. the legend. I grew up watching him. Dude was an absolute legend. Well, buying back up here, getting down to the 440s again. Could take a short off a retest there. Crossed my mind. Just nothing feels like high probability right now. I feel like I should really wait till just IB levels come into play. Just nothing feels probable. Feels too jumpy, too choppy, ups and downs. What's the IB range? Let's see, it's 623 on the high and 433 on the low. That's how you feel kind of unclear at the moment. It really is. Just kind of just too indecisive on direction. I mean, we're coming right back up to VWAP now again. Everything's leading to VWAP. I am going to trade this afternoon too on YouTube. We're going to do more YouTube streams on the afternoons as well. So we'll probably do some power hour streams this week as well. Also, chat, just as a heads up, I am not going to be streaming on Wednesday. Pretty much Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week, I will not be streaming. I'm going to be in Tampa doing the Futures Boot Camp. I'll be speaking at that on Thursday and Friday. So I won't be streaming during those times. But I will be streaming pretty much every day next week. I'll be in Pompano, Florida on Monday of next week. And I'll be streaming there. And then I trade at the BDH on the 6th. Which stay tuned for that because we might have some good specials for you guys. Just as a heads up. A little bit of heads up there. We might have some specials coming from some prop firms when I trade the BDH on the 6th. What is the Futures boot camp? It's hosted by Austin Silver. He's flying me down to come speak at that. Sophia, can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time for sure. Gonna try to bring some good deals for you guys, and also probably do some giveaways as well. I've got some accounts to give away, so we'll probably do that at the BDAs as well. Get you guys some, some good discounts. All right, right back to VWAP. Breaking above. Speaking of giveaways, chat, the more we use code JM, the more giveaways we're going to be doing. Pretty much all affiliate income I just put back in the community. I don't keep that much of it. So we're going to be giving away tons of accounts, putting it back into the community, growing the streams, growing the community as well. So the more you guys support the community, the more we do those giveaways and build. So if you love me, code JM, Tradify, Take Profit, Apex as well. All right, buyers sending us right back above VWAP, getting to the 520s, potentially coming back to the 539s. Or we might just sell back off and go back below VWAP. Looking like we're going to go up to the 540s again, though. This whole area is just insane. It's insanity. Josh said it himself, only 11 likes on the stream. Chat, we got to do better than that. We gotta do better than that. I know we average about 20 people so far on the streams, but we gotta do better than 11 likes. If y'all can do me a favor, smash that like button. Be greatly appreciated. We gotta do better than 11 likes, chat. Buyer's looking pretty good to send us up here. I like this buy up out of the selling pressure here. I think we go. Looking like we really want to go here. We get above 540s. I think it's just straight back up again. But I don't know. It's just too iffy for me. We'll probably time is it? 9:40? Probably gonna wait. I'm gonna set some alerts on TradingView and wait for initial balance to come into play. Hang on, chat. Let me take this phone call. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Do you live off trading full time or just side hustle? I am a full-time trader. And right back down. I mean, oh my Lord. Chop City. It is a skill set to stay out of this price action, chat. So again, if you have not traded this and you're not getting chopped up, pat yourself on the back. Incredible job. Incredible. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set alerts on the initial balance, lows and highs. Let's see, add alerts. I wanted to know when the lower initial balance test. Thank you. Okay, great. And then I'm going to set another alert when we test the upper. Great. There we go. All right, I have alerts set on the IBs. That way, if we do get tests, it'll come to my phone, and I'll get those alerts. I really have no need or want to try and trade what we're doing right now. So we are gonna. I think I'll call it early stream now while we're just chopping around. But chat, I will be back this afternoon. I will be trading live on YouTube this afternoon, so I will be back. But we'll call it early stream just while we're just chilling here, not doing really much. So I think it's a good time to call it. But you know, if I do in stream, chances are it's gonna either rip lower or rip higher and melt lower. Chances are, when I get off, you're gonna get a huge move. I'll probably be back on. Let's see, around like I don't know, 1 or 1:30, 1 or 1:30. Chat 1 or 2 Central Time, by the way. Central Time 1 or 1:30. I'll be back live on YouTube. So, be here for that, fam. If you continue trading this, trade safe. It's choppy. Don't get chopped up.